All right. Looks like we're live. Let me give it a minute. In the meantime, just go over what happened last time. Got through the shaded woods, beat Brightstone Cove with the giant spider, went through Granglaic, cleared most of the castle, found the spot for the Dark Covenant, but we haven't done the Dark Covenant yet, and got partway through Shrine of Amana. And we stopped before Demon of Song and the gank group that is waiting on the other side. So that should be fun. As for today, the plan: finish off Shrine of Amana to get into the crypt. I forget the name, so I'm just calling it the crypt. We're gonna try to get to King Vendrick so we can get the ring, but in the meantime there's a lot of good stuff to farm and some other stuff that we can do in there. And once we get the items we need, we are going to, instead of continuing main quest, start working on the Iron DLC. Because the Crown of the Iron King. Because we want the Crown of the Iron King. That is the goal. So that's kind of what we're going to work for. So that's the plan for today. And we'll get to it. Here we are. Everyone's favorite. Majula. I think pure ocean is okay, but having coastline plus ocean, even better. More peak. Now, what do we need? We have our bow. We have a bunch of poison arrows. Got a few of those. So we're in a pretty good position to get started. See what spells we're still using. I think, yeah, we can get rid of the soul appease and instead double up on the great soul arrows. Still gonna keep great heal and repair on the side, as well as fall control. So it's a basic load out there. For right now, we're still not relying super heavily on the magic attacks. I use them with these guys because I don't want my equipment to suffer. But when we start fighting the Archdrake priests, I'll switch it over to the bow. A little bit of free aiming there. We're gonna be cheeky. Oh. It's like they already started on the cheekiness. This is why we like poison. I think even if they try to block, the poison should still give it a partial. Should still be able to proc poison. There we go. This guy does not want to proc though. It's possible that there's reduced poison buildup from blocking with the shield. Well, that's a bit of a pain. But she, the healer, does not have a shield. See if she can save herself. Nope. Got another mage over there in the distance. The range that their spells have is just unfair. Okay, so that takes care of the sniper priestesses. It's a shame that we did not get her drops. Alright, anybody else here? I got the priestess over there. Now, we should be close enough that he'll come to attack us. Oh, okay, I guess not. Well, it's only one of them. So what we'll do is that we'll instead focus on the mage here. Alright, anybody else to worry about? Hey, no worries, no worries. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. If you saw me leaning to the side, that was literally me sending a message. So you haven't missed much, actually. I just took some very cheeky shots from the side, using the poison bow to take care of the gank squad that was here in the middle. And now I'm just gonna slowly make my way around to grab the items here. So there's a invader that shows up, and I just did not want to deal with that at the same time as this whole group. Yep, let's go around. I am always very sketched out when I have to get close to these drops. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. I really like this area, but I understand that people are like distracted by the fact that there's, you know, the Archdrake people hitting you with spells from all over the place, and it's rough. So I get why people don't like it, but I take it nice and slow, and usually I don't have to repeat doing it. Alright, anything else here? I think we're good to proceed. Ah, got me. What's the part that you like the least? I'm curious. Oof. Rough. Oh, we got a drop! Priestess gloves. Okay. It's fine. I was really hoping for the staff. The staff that she's using is one of the items we're going to be farming from the crypt. Yeah, yeah. I used the bow for that stuff. The bow plus the poison arrows, it works really well against them. Alright, let's do a repair. And yeah, I think DS2 really, it does kind of force you to be a bit of a jack of all trades, even if you have a specialty. Like this character, I'm trying to make her into a mage, but I have the bow specifically because this game is the way it is. I don't mind though. Okay, it's time for everybody's favorite. So you're really going to want to watch when I do the New Game Plus run for 0 deaths and 0 bonfires. Basically have to use every tool in the toolkit. Okay, I think he's gonna do the jump. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Flawless. Demon of Song. Thank you, thank you. Do we have... Okay, we have some branches of yore. Excellent. Because there is some... Oh, no, that would have been bad. There is a bonfire over here. Such a weird frog. Ouch. Bleedstone. Delicious. Oh, there we go. Kind of cheeky the way that they put a bonfire right there, and it's like, nope, you need a key item. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? We can probably... Yeah, it looks like we can level up twice. This is really good, because we are very close to being able to get to 50 intelligence and use the magic staff. The basilisks, I remember the first time I did the basilisk thing in Dark Souls 1, where I fell down the sewer and then suddenly it's like, oh, what are these guys? Oh my god, what are they doing? And then you end up cursed and you don't know what to do. It was great. It was great. And ever since then, every time I see the basilisk, it's like, are they gonna be that horrible? It's like basilisks and the bone wheels from Dark Souls 1 were just freaking awful. They were at a whole nother level compared to everything else. Alright, I'm not gonna give you any warnings about the incoming jump scare. I like how Dark Souls 1 tried to spin it, and to be like, oh no, but it's a good thing, because now you can attack the ghosts. It's like, bruh, my health. Alright, no jump scares ahead. Every frickin' time.
I believe we've been acquainted. Young hollow, conqueror of fear. What drives you so to overcome the supposed curse?
So I'm trying to understand them without reading the subtitles, just to see how intelligible he is.
It enchants us to the point of obsession.
Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, because if I was... If I was to meet him in real life, I'm pretty sure I would be like... Can you say that again? Excuse me, sir, can you repeat yourself? Because... Like, I'm not trying to be rude, it's just... You're weird. You're a giant, weird, twisted tree trunk. Okay. let us... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's rough. It's rough. Excuse me, sir. Can you come again? Chosen undead. Okay, I got that. Let's see. Let's pop a few of the big ones. Okay, I think this is Flask Shard 13, so I don't think I can do anything. We have 12.
Bearer of the curse until...
Yes, thank you. Okay, we're going all out with the magic. So we're gonna leave it at level 50 intelligence for now. And now focus on like vitality and attunement. So we can get a few more spell slots. But I wanted to get the magic bit out of the way. So yes, the Undead Crypt. So I was... you might have missed it, so... Basically, I have my little PowerPoint where I go over what we did previously. And today, you know, we just finished Shrine of Amana, as you just saw with the Demoness Song. Now we're in the Crypt. And the goal, get to the Iron DLC, the Crown of the Iron King. So that's the agenda. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on upgrade materials? Are you familiar with the secrets of the crypt? Alright, that went poorly. We're gonna try that again. Alright, then we'll do what we can. Oh, for fuck's sake. Normally, I don't take out Torch Dude, but there's that guy. No, Dark Covenant is a different one. We're gonna try that one later when we're a bit stronger. Okay. Let's put on our hat for item drops, because those ladies over there, those witches, they're the ones that have the staff that we want. Nope, nope. Excuse me, sir. But they are going crazy with that dark. Okay, that was good, but... Ooh. At least we've got the these guys coming out. If they come over here, we don't have to deal with them over there. Alright. Easy peasy. And we'll finally be able to replace this basic mage's staff that we've been using for so long. Simpleton spice. Okay, we can get spice from her. That's good. And yes! The farming gods are on our side. Yeah, and use cover. Like, those pillars are essential.
Do not produce light. Light. I am Ugdane.
Hello.
Countless dead rest light.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I am a finito.
Yes.
This task was granted to me by the one who gave us the first death.
So Finito, if you notice,
Some of them
Lord
ages long
Nito,
ago.
N-I-T-O, and there's the Milfanito, and then there's the Finito,
Some
and they
wise,
all
some dull, but now
have the Nito in their name, and they all have like tasks of watching over the dead.
did you come for him? You will find him. Many, but they perhaps in the past, the former. How quick
Yeah, okay,
this place is.
I just want to buy your loot,
Tell me
bro.
what you did.
There we go. So he has Ring of Thorns, some Humanities, very nice. Soul Spear. That's a W.
Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. So we're best friends with him, which is good. Let's see, where's the drop? The drop is down here. Ball control. Soul of Great Hero. Worth. Now we just gotta play keep away from Ghost Dude. Show thyself. Son of a bitch. And now, if I recall correctly, this is you get the item that allows you to crushed eye orb. No. I think the item that allows you to invade the cleric lady is around here somewhere. Didn't Wugs also like piss him off when he did this thing? Now me, like he said, do not produce light, and I was like, all right. He's using words, so I'm gonna respect him because everybody else here, they just grunt at me and attack. Dude used words. We respect that. That being said, there's the... We are going to do the thing where we do produce light, but not to him, because he's cool. We don't want to piss him off. However, that guy. You son of a bee. Trying to get the parry on him, but I suck at parries. Okay, I'm just gonna do the poke. And do some healing, my dude. Alright. So first things first. There is an endless number of these guys here. I don't think the skeletons are endless, but the zombies are endless. And that bell is a problem. Because now we have to deal with these guys. So the solution that some people don't realize is that Dark Souls 2 has a rule. If it shakes, it breaks. So you see how this thing shook? Now it's broken. So no more of those guys coming out of that one. The irony, of course, is that we're actually gonna farm those ghost dudes later. Just not here, because I don't want to deal with that here. Oh, you son of a... So here we have another one. If it shakes, it breaks. Dark Knight Stone, very nice. So the game wants us to swing and accidentally hit that bell. Doesn't matter because we already took out the stone. Human effigies, worth. Now there, if you're familiar with Santir's spear, it's a spear that, you basically have to break in order to unlock its true power. I like to use it here and just fight these dudes. Over and over, and that's how I like to break the Santir spear, but you know, you got options. Okay, so there's another stone statue up ahead. And let's see. There is a dangerous witch over here. Ah! Oh, well. Yes, indeed. I mean, talking about purposely breaking a spear is not something you would usually consider. That is, horrifying. Okay, where's she at? Where's she at? Dark quartz ring too. Alright, and we've got another stone statue. Bracing knuckle ring +2. Very good. So we're gonna not worry about souls as much as weapon durability for the time being. Okay, there is one more statue around here. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, game. Very cool. Jeez. Going a little chaotic. Alright. That could have been worse. Now, since we have an invader coming in. Oh, on a different note, can we even use this? Yes we can. So the great thing, the reason why we wanted this Black Witch's Staff is because it can do both miracles and magic. That's it. It just saved us 2 slots. I mean, it saved us an extra slot. Once again, poke attacks reign supreme. So, first well-known secret is this one. This is hardly a secret. Yeah, we're not dealing with Nameless Usurper. She's out of here. Evelyn, the multi-shooter. No, there used to be a time when mundane infusion was actually really good. And putting the mundane infusion on the Evelyn turned it into, it would just delete people to the point where it was considered like the super cheese, everybody hates you if you do this thing. Thanks, brother. Ow. These guys look really tough, but they're a bunch of pushovers. They're just a big group of softies. Yeah, see? Miracle, same staff. Alright, the first thing we do, because this spot is horrible, is get out. That is the first rule to this room, is to get out of there. Okay, looks like we've got enough to level up. I'm thinking about it. Or at least resting at the bonfire. I think we can push on for a bit. Because now we're gonna try to conquer this place a bit. Maybe that was a bad idea. Now, the irony of what's happening there, where I did a lot of damage to them despite them holding up the shield, is that that shield actually has incredible magic defense. Alright, that's one statue down. Gee whiz. Blue flame. Alright, that is one of the items we wanted. So that is, we are doing good. Let's see, can we even use blue flame? We need one more point in strength. Yeah. Magic shield. That was the other item we wanted. Alright, this dude, you need to stop. Oh, no, they got me. They got me. It's fine. It's fine. Because we got the bridge. We got the thing. Also, it didn't help that they had already kind of like pre-staged that area with dudes when we went back in there. The good news is that the statues stay destroyed, so one less thing to worry about. But the reason why we wanted the magic shield, you will see. It is actually quite good. Alright, we have to... yeah, we have to take them out before they hit the bell. But that's at least less people to worry about at one time. Sit down, buddy. Okay, also there are multiple bells, which kind of a pain in the butt. Whoa, dude, my dude. Run! Worth. The next boss is the guy who protects the king. Well, we got the robe, we got the gauntlets. Okay, we took out another stone statue. Oh, jeez. Please stop. And another white hood. Later on, we're gonna do a fit check to see how things are going. My dude. My dude. Another blue flame. Yes, now we can dual wield them. Well, not really. Because there's a requirement for like doing the power stance. Jesus. Another magic shield. So there is a requirement for the power stance, which I think is 1.5 times the minimum requirements. So we have to have a... I think, yeah, there's gotta be a... Yeah, there's a stone statue there. This place is chaotic. You just have to keep moving. See, because the zombie dudes keep on showing up and they keep hitting the bells. But once you take out all of the statues, you don't have to deal with the ghosts anymore. All right, let's find ourselves some secrets. And we did it. So this is easy to miss because nobody wants to deal with that frickin' room. And can you blame them? Okay, the actual item is Olenford's staff. I forget which one's better for like pure magic. This is the one we just got. Oh, it does dark. So for pure magic, this one, the Staff of Wisdom, is actually the one that we're gonna do. Wow. Okay. Am I getting summoned? I put down my little summon sign because I wanted to use that to restore my humanity. But I guess that's not happening just yet. Put our summon sign down again, just see if somebody is nice enough to restore our humanity by summoning us in. That being said, I can go and do the thing with upgrading the staffs. And there's probably no reason for me not to. Let's see, how are we doing on twinkling? 19. 19's pretty good. 19's pretty good. F it, let's do it. We're going back to Majula. Needed a break anyway. This place was a little dark, a little tense, a little creepy. And I don't need those vibes. So we can put the bow there on the left hand if we need it. We'll have our Staff of Wisdom. Sir?
I knew you'd be around.
Dude is interesting. Because, like, he knows he's the only game in town, and he's acting... We want that 1 point in strength.
Don't.
Shut up, dude.
Bearer of the curse.
Yes?
Until hope.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And... Alright, now for reals. Hello.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Speak up if you need.
Okay, so she hasn't unlocked her full
No interest.
lineup. But eventually I think she has like all of the stones.
You again.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna prioritize the Staff of Wisdom first with our twinklings. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is ridiculous. And now we can put the rest of our twinklings into one of the blue flames. And we also want to put regular Titanites into our Black Witch's staff. We are a little low on
I'll
money.
be around.
Let's use the Great Hero.
You again.
Yeah. Reinforce. Alright, this is ridiculous.
I'll be around.
So I've kind of been nerfing myself when it comes to magic. And I'll show you what I mean. Until now, I had the basic B staff with no upgrades, nothing like that. So we'll just go over here to do a little comparison as to how much stronger one staff is than the other. So we've got a few choices. So for a baseline, that's 213. 213. Now 325. And now we use the Staff of Wisdom. 376. We were nerfing the hell out of ourselves. And it gets even better.
I ought to fetch a new ember.
Yep.
Flame.
Absolutely. Test area. So now we are going to make our Black Witch's staff, which is usually meant for dark, but we're going to make it more magical. This little jerk. 372. And can we infuse our Staff of Wisdom to make it even more magical? Let's find out. Yeah, we can.
Flame. Dear flame.
We have another dog we can hit. 405. $451. It was a different... They might have had different resistances. 451. So we'll try this guy. Holy sh... 737. Now I am wearing... No, I'm not wearing the critical hit thing. Yo, Saber! Good news. We're finally taking magic seriously in our magic build. So I've got the Staff of Wisdom fully kitted out. The +5 and infused with magic. And we've got the Black Witch's Staff. And we were just doing some baseline testing to see how much stronger it is than an unupgraded Sorcerer's Staff. So let's take it even further with the frickin' Soul Spear. What kind of damage can we get there? Well, for one, I don't want to deal with these dudes, so... Let's see. This guy's probably a bit resistant to magic. That did not bode well for him. Get erased, brother. Get erased. 1,000 damage. Alright. We're finally starting to cook. That being said, until we get the Crown of the Iron Ring, I don't want to rely on Soul Spear, because it just requires... It just has so few shots. And I'd rather have a lot of shots at a slightly less damage. But now we can go back to the crypt. So Jenny, welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you. So we are trying to exhaustively do everything you can at the crypt. I'm going to put my sign down so that I can save myself a humanity. But no promises there. Our next weapon goal is the Blue Flame. Get that upgraded to +5. Until then, we still have the Trident and the Fire Longsword. Alright, so this part is fun. Because we've got our cheeky little dude here. For this part, I highly recommend just use a poking sword, because if you do a swinging sword, you might accidentally hit the bell. And now, this is the part that gets a lot of people. There's a cheeky little fucker that comes out from the corner. So you have to take care of those 3 dudes to avoid having the bell rung on you. Now, even though I did destroy all of the statues that summoned the ghost dudes, my plan would have been to farm the ones from the statues here. Oh, I'm being summoned as a shade. Let's do this. Ah. Good times at work. Hello. Okay, this dude's got the dragon tooth. He knows what's up. Is my assumption. And just smashing his way through. Try out our new power. She's probably resistant to magic. She did poison me, which is kind of shit. Let's see. It was good times. It was good times. A little silly, but overall, very good. Got Nameless Usurper coming up. Let's do this. Help! Alright. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fine. A little bit of exploration. Good times here. Co-oping. Looks like our time in this guy's world is over, but it was well worth it. We've got our humanity back. So my plan was, if I needed to farm the magic shield and the blue flame, I would just come here. Because there's, take care of all the dudes with the... What's it called? Take care of all the stone dudes and the bell dudes. So now, if you want to fight those guys, you do it at your own pace. And you can just summon them endlessly. But we've cleared them, so we're doing alright. Alright, let's see if this shield is good at like parrying actual weapons. I got it because it has the spell parry, but alright, there we go. Alright, that was a miss on my part. It is. Yeah, you just have to make sure you take care of the 3 undead dudes because you don't need them ringing the bell when you don't need that. Now I kind of wish I had given myself poison because for whatever reason this particular dragon hunter, dragon rider is a lot tougher than some of the other ones. So if he gives me trouble, I am just going to just back away and hit him with poison arrows. Yeah, look at that. His health is ridiculous. Oh, I bet that the PlayStation is looking kind of low. Yeah, so I changed my mind. I instantly regret fighting him. So we're just gonna cheese him from a distance, because there we go. We're just gonna do that for a bit. We don't need this. So I guess this is where his border is. And we are going to abuse that. I don't think I have platinum this game either, and I've got hundreds of hours in it, and it's simply because of the multiplayer. Why are you running? Alright. So this is the cheese we're gonna do. We're just gonna poison him. Run away beyond his reach. And repeat. Is there any honor in this? Absolutely not. But this is war. We're just exploiting his weakness. Let's make sure he gets a bit of this distance from us. 2, 3. Oh, no. It's too far away. And there we go again. So on a different note, do any of you like fantasy novels? And the reason I mention it is because my brother and I co-wrote a novel and we're going to be publishing it soon. Self-publishing because getting an agent is a pain in the ass. But let me know and I will send you links. That son of a bitch. I didn't expect him to hit the bell like that. That is... I'm impressed. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, so my brother, you could say he's the main author, and what we did was that I was kind of like the lore keeper, and I was responsible for writing the side stories. So there's a bunch of chapters and a bunch of side stories. And like this big catastrophic event happens, and he's writing everything from the perspective of like the main character. And I'm writing things from the perspective of other people who were affected and are like doing their own thing. Alright, here we have the extremely easy to miss chests. So, alright then, yes, I will definitely forward you the information once we have that set up. The book is thick. It was just tough to figure out a way to split it into things, and maybe an editor, like we did get an editor to read over it, but getting it, you know, there's just stuff that you don't want to get rid of. Okay, let's see if our boy, I think it's the Royal Aegis. So it's not his first novel, it's my first time doing that. So like just me, I had over 100 pages in with all the side stories and whatnot. And other things like there's magic and like a whole pantheon of things that the reader will never know about, but we have documents going over it to make sure that when we were writing out things that everything was consistent, like that the concepts applied correctly. But yes, it's the first one, but we plan on making more. There's a big dude. Ouch, that backswing. Oh, that front. He stabbed me. This was a mistake. Okay. Oh, okay, I gotta get used to his moveset. So, realistically, this guy is a bonus because my goal was just to get the blue flame and the magic shield and the Black Witch's staff from the crypt. I am burning through flasks. Alright. Fortunately, my brother and I are both fantasy nerds. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. I gotta get my head in the game. Gonna do a shotgun. Getting ready for the shotgun. Oh, for fuck's sake. That thing curved towards me. Am I dead? Okay, almost. Whew. That was rough. But we did it. Excuse me, sir. King's ring.
This ring is the symbol of the king. Use it to gain adventure, bearer, and one without root.
Okay, I was thinking I kind of want to get the aged feather, but that would mean going through Aldia's keep. So we can do that, but before we do that, there is one more thing that I want to do here. In the crypt. Thank you, thank you. So, I have this problem where I'll try to fight as a warrior, and then I'll be like, oh, that's right, I'm a mage. Why am I trying to fight as a warrior? This is kind of a persistent problem, but we deal with it. Alright, first things first, before we light any fires, let's get our congratulations gift from Agdane.
Human, do not produce
Yeah, no light.
What do you have met the king, have you? Life is never... May you find it. Take these.
There we go! The Dark Rift, the black robe, the cuffs, and the kilt.
Crude human.
Yeah, I'm crude. Okay. Grab that. Now... let's piss off some ghosts. Actually... alright. Before we piss off the ghosts... absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not spending any souls until we've done some shenanigans. Is this decision gonna come back to bite me? Maybe. Look at that. Lighting that lights up. Oh, when the light is revealed, the shadows rise, and there we go. One of them angry crusader dudes. Bonfire aesthetic. I would have liked something else, like part of his drip, but it is what it is. Soul vessel, nice. All right. We shall continue. I don't want to go through all of this because it gets a little bit sketch. Whoa! Look at this idiot. He's just kind of stuck there. I don't want to knock him over because... Oh, there's a chance he might have an item I want. Insolent boots. That's something. That is something. And we'll continue on. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, trust. Trust. Wait until you get your hands on the insolent Pims. Alright. Waiting for that guy to show up. And then waiting for corner guy to pop up. As he does. So we should have another insolent guy over here. There we go. Is he see? Oh. That is cheeky. He shouldn't have been able to see me. Simpleton Spice. Alright, whatever. Can't win them all. Alright, there's another one over here. Now, there is a reason why I'm thinking of going to Aldia's Keep and just getting to the Dragon Eyrie. And it's completely impractical. I just want to get a certain drip. A certain magical drip. That is it. It's not even like a good reason. It's... Yes it is. We love the spear here. This channel loves the spear. So yeah, I want to get my hands on some drip that doesn't even have like any specific magical properties. It's just I want to look like whimsical and magical.
Human.
Yeah. No light.
Light, and all those who bear it are unwelcome in this place.
Hell yeah. So much dark. Fragrant branch of yore. See? Worth it. Worth it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're almost done. We're almost done. Do a little dance. This is the spear dance. Hey, the hard part is over. We did it. We did it. 100K. We made it to the bonfire, baby. We did it.
Bearer of the... until hope...
Ah, another slot. Excellent. That's just vigor and attunement. Vigor and attunement. So, we are going to deviate from the plan slightly. You'll understand why. But we are going to go to Aldia's to get the aged feather and to do the assassination missions. Suzanne, I hope you're still alive. I know, seeing all those souls can be a little bit stressful, but I think we're alright. Do we have something to speed up spellcasting? I think Dude. I think Old Dude sells something for spellcasting. So one time when I was playing Elden Ring, I was doing New Game Plus, and I decided for some weird reason that I was going to not level up until I had enough enough runes to go from level 151 to level 201 in one go. And that started to get a little bit stressful because there were points where I had like 50 million runes or something. It was a large number. Okay, symbol of the king. Alright. Oh no, Lucatiel,
Who are you?
I'm your friend.
Oh. How goes your journey?
Probably better than yours.
I know not what you seek in this faraway land, but I pray for your safety.
Appreciate that.
Please take these.
Lucatiel drip. This wasn't the drip we were looking for, but we're glad we have it.
Consider this thanks for keeping me sane.
You're welcome.
My name is Lucatiel. I beg of you remember my name, for I may not myself. My name is... I beg of you
Okay.
for I may not...
See, this is why we did the summons with Lucatiel, so that we could get her drip, and also to honor her by getting her drip. Okay, I'm kind of curious. So there's this one miracle, appease, soul appease, that works on like really hollow stuff. And I'm wondering if it'll work on the little like rat monkeys. Well, probably not if they're just... okay, I'm almost petrified, so... that strategy probably not good. When she got us. They got us. Now, I'm gonna tell you that it was my goal to die. On purpose. Just the catch is it wasn't to die to these particular rat monkeys. But my goal was to die. And oh, they took out a chunk because of the petrification. I am curious, does soul appease work on them? No, it doesn't. Okay. So that is a bad move. Yes, absolutely. And the reason is the guy that gives us the assassination missions only gives them to us if we're in hollow form. But before we do that, we are gonna talk to a guy about a dog. That's not entirely true, but we are gonna talk to Strayed. Because I want the swirly little black ball thing. Soul Appease should work here. If you've never done it. You just blast an area, and all the guys that are super hollow, they die.
Very prepared.
Okay, now... we are almost complete. complete on the Forlorn gear. A couple more Forlorn invasions, and we should be able to get the weapons as well. But what was the... It's the one that does the spinning. I think it's like Darkstorm. Shut up, dude. So maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe our other boy over in the woods has it. So you get it for you get that miracle from Cloan, the stone seller. I think you get it from other places, but Cloan is the first person you can get it.
Watches over you.
Okay, let us see if he has... No, he doesn't have the swirly one either. Huh. I am... Who has the... Do I already have the swirly one?
No matter.
Yeah. Might have already picked it up and not been aware of it. No, I don't have it either. I forget where you get it. If I was actually paying attention and collecting all of the hexes, I would have, but since this character isn't specifically a hex character, I didn't. The other person who might have it is our boy here in the Iron Keep. So let us check over here, and perhaps he has it. Okay, guy number 1. Okay, guy number 2 should be coming through there. And Archer is guy number 3, who, after he doesn't hit us, it vexes him, and he comes down. Alright, I think this guy has the swirly that we're looking for.
Well?
Dark Orb is really good. Yes, he has it. He has what we're looking for, Darkstorm. It has a faith requirement of 21, but we have Skeptic Spice. Hey, we can use it.
Cheers.
You're welcome. So why go through all that trouble? Well, it's for reasons. So we're gonna replace Soul Appease with it and try to take out the little petrifying demon monkeys. First things first. It requires 2 slots, so let's sacrifice one of these. What I love about Dark Orb is that it's just the one spell, but it scales with Dark so well that it's easily worth it. Alright, Darkstorm. Let's see if we can Darkstorm them up. This is why we Darkstorm. That was Darkstorm. It, just took out all the petrifying demon monkeys. Okay, let us continue. And we're gonna follow the same strategy as we did before, using the pokey strategy. Lucatiel's brother. Amazing. Now, fun fact. If you, for whatever reason, didn't manage to get the Black Witch staff back at the crypt for whatever reason, you can still get it here. We're not going to worry about the fire just yet. You know, I'm going to have to replay. Regret ahead. Shortcut ahead. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yet.
Well, you're nicely hollowed, aren't you?
Yes.
Now the question. Are you ready for more?
Yes.
This, long ago, the fool dreamt, but instead, what he saw while my best part mine. No, I don't know. I'm only, so what if you don't? I could... Yes, I see. I want you to kill a merchant named Gilligan. A greedy. Is the only I want you to kill him, and don't forget that.
Yeah, miniature ladder. So, my favorite thing about the kill quest is that all of the items that you need as proof can be obtained without killing them. I hate Sickle Guy. Jesus. But you hardly see anybody like anybody let's playing like do his missions because they're all like, oh, it says not to pull the lever. Let me pull the lever. Like, dude, just read. Look, I am fully aware when I need to drink the Estus. The problem is timing it, because this dude is freaking, like, the Estus is slow and you have to stop to drink it. So if I drink it at the wrong time, he's just gonna take me apart. So let us see.
Hey!
Miniature ladder.
Cheers for that.
You're welcome. I don't like killing NPCs. I don't know if that's a me thing. I just don't like killing NPCs. I mean, I guess that's a good sign. Means I'm not like a serial killer, but if there's a way to do things without killing them, I will.
Ah, yes. I was born in... Mira is also the home of an infamous killer, A knight in name alone.
I say this having killed
He
both
was
Creighton
locked
and
in the
Pate.
dungeon for multiple murders.
Take that as you will.
And the other day, I saw a fellow with a striking likeness, and then, well, no, I believe they shared.
He's talking about Creighton.
I don't. Did you see the flip? It wasn't there when I came here before. I don't know what explains it. But there is it seems something I would not. It was brought, but it was.
Ooh, something else that's kind of fun that we can do is that we can go and fight the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. Because we have the King's Seal, and if we do that, it doesn't turn into a back-to-back fight with the Queen. We're not going to do that yet, but it's something we could do. That is an interesting theory. I don't like thinking that Lucatiel would go so hollow that she'd attack me, but I could see it. I could definitely see it. Alright, so assassination mission number 1 complete. We have the miniature ladder as proof. Well, like the other possibility is she is actively on his trail and she's going hollow just at the cusp of finding him. But it also that's also a little maybe too convenient.
This is my thanks.
Dispelling ring.
Now let's discuss our next. I want you to kill. Your target will be Kale. While I was trapped in here, he touched me, that maniac. He wore a strange... Yes, perhaps. I want... Bring his...
Okay, so this one, like, I might actually have to kill Kale to get his helmet, and I don't want to do that. Because Kale only gives you his helmet if you've beaten a certain number of bosses, because that is how the map lights up. So realistically, there's not much more to do here, because I only came here to do the kill missions and to grab, and the only reason I wanted the feather was to do the kill missions so that he eventually opens up his store and I can buy the wizard drip that I want. So that will have to wait just a bit. So we have to ask ourselves, can we take out Throne Watcher and Throne Defender? Yes, I think it's dexterity that the Kale helmet increases, but I could be wrong. I don't use it because I play 100% for Fashion Souls, so it's just not something that I care. All right, we've got King's Gate. We're gonna give it a try. Oh, right. I was gonna go to Majula because I want a ring. And maybe the old man has it. For casting faster.
Your visit is welcome.
Thank you. Shortens casting time. There we go.
Young pupil?
Yeah. So we'll replace that with that. And do we have a bellowing dragon crest ring? I think he sells the lingering I could be
Do
wrong.
you seek
No, he doesn't even have that one. So we're not gonna
the
worry
path
about
is
that.
yet?
Yep. So we shall attune. Now you'll notice that we have 4 soul spears. But if we go emo, full emo, do we get 6? Yes, we have 6. We can work with that. We can work with that. We're gonna give it a try. Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, solo fight? That's a bit tough, but if we've got Bernhardt, we'll summon him, because we need to do his missions anyway to unlock his loot. So if I'm gonna go silver because this is just a boss fight. But it's my understanding that as long as you're wearing the Ring of the King, this guy does not unpetrify. But if we take it off, there he goes. Yeah. Jenny, you just have to sacrifice all practicality. The only exception I make when it comes to fashion souls versus practical souls is the Crown of the Iron King because of the spell regen. It is so powerful that it's like whatever, make it work with the crown. We'll do this a little bit earlier, but F it. We ball. Okay, let us grab the Silver Serpent Ring. Actually, the other reason why I'm going here is I'm curious if fighting this boss is going to get us the fire for Kale to give us the helmet. So, you know, I say one thing, but then I do another. I got a lot of things on my mind. Maybe I am just putting off the going into the Iron Crown DLC because that place is scary. What do we got here? That's Fangirl. Who do we got here? There's our boy Bernhardt. Okay, we're gonna start off heavy with Soul Spear. Infinite magic is worth it every time. I want to see if I can line them up. Yeah, like that. Whoa. Oh. Bernhardt is tanking for me. They've got their shields up. That's no good. I love the shield that Throne Watcher has. Bernhardt, you got this! Bernhardt! No! God damn it! Well, it's me and you. So we failed that one, but there will be more opportunities to summon Bernhardt. And that is how you fight Throne Watcher and Defender without having to worry about the Queen. That's one less thing to worry about. I don't want to walk. Thank you. So the question now comes, is this enough for Kale to do his thing?
Bearer of the... until...
We'll leave some souls in reserve because you need money to buy clothing. This is a life lesson. I'm not making it up. I know if I come talk to him later to do the assassination missions, he'll I'll obviously have gotten the things.
Even more flames. I don't... Did you see the...
Yeah?
It wasn't the... I don't... But there is... It seems something... I would not... It was blocked, but it was... My...
Sorry, I just wanted to get it done with. So yeah, we're doing it. All right. As for the question for Kale's helm, it increases I think that's stamina and dexterity. But we are looking a little bit too alive right now. Let's head over to Aldi's. Big A's. So I think really the only reward for the Kale mission is his helmet. Maybe there's something else, but it wasn't like worth it. So, you know, there's that. When the carriage is a-rockin', don't come a-knockin'. Very, very busy.
This is my... Now let's just... I want you to kill... Your target is Felkin the Hexer.
Ooh, Falcon.
As proof, what do you say?
Yes, of course.
Yes, but he will be...
So Falcon the Hexer, the proof is his black staff. This one, the sunset staff. This is the proof that we have killed him.
Fine work. This is my effect. Now
Forbidden
let's
Sun.
discuss. You could kill a dozen like that, and it wouldn't matter. I want you to kill the girl in Majula, known as the Muse. They say that she is the last firekeeper. But they say a lot of things.
Dark.
But she's a gentle shepherd, lighting the way for you cursed fools. Nonsense. Once she is dead, the girl will have a peculiar feather. Now go on.
We've joined the dark side. We're gonna kill the firekeeper and get her feather. How monstrous. There couldn't possibly be any other way of getting that feather. No, sir. We are totally going to kill her. Poor girl, she is practically dead already. Weird. The way that it's off-center always makes me suspicious. Alright, did I light this torch for nothing? Because I don't think I need this torch for this particular spot. Oh my! The way is blocked! There couldn't possibly be any way of getting upstairs. Sorry for the sarcasm. It's just funny that they did that. What's up? Yeah, look at that. You can see his true eyes underneath his big old bulbous eyes. Okay, let us grab great magic weapon. I see Aldi's is still being mentioned. That's good, that's good. Yeah, Aldi's has really changed ever since they switched to the modern grocery store over the scary manor look. I think this one's a mimic, surely. No, okay. And we shall continue. Was there anything here that I cared about? Not particularly. I still have to go to an Aldi's. I regret to confess. I've heard many, many good things about it, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Probably because I have these other grocery stores that are so much closer, but that doesn't obviously mean they're any better. Oh, this guy's got a lot of health. Hmm. Look, there's a lot of crazy pillow talk happening, and I'm kind of curious. I love this. The whole guys breaking out of the mirror thing. It's very freaky. Ah, Elven Prince. Welcome. Sorry, I've been in the middle of a fight. Let's see. Not a mimic. Bright bug. Nice. We haven't used any, but I hear they're good. Alright, mirror zone complete. Let us go back up and continue on. So the black witch's staff, which I have in my left hand, can actually be dropped by one of the awake mimics in the cages. I don't know if it's the first one, but if you haven't gotten a chance to get one yet, you can. Ooh. So what martial art are you doing, Prince? Bone shield, very nice. So, instead of ibuprofens, it's my understanding that like the sodium naproxen is better because it doesn't thin the blood. Because if you're all bruised, what you want to avoid is a painkiller that does blood thinning, because it's gonna increase the blood flow, which is probably not something you want. This happened after doing Krav Maga back like 10 years ago. Actually, I think it was more than 10 years ago. It might have been like 15 years ago. Ooh, nice. God damn it. I don't think I got the flask off. We're gonna double flask it at the top. Well, I think the point still stands. You get what I'm saying. Let us repair the trident through magical thinking. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, I just wasted that. Okay, we're gonna use this guy to open the door. Hopefully he doesn't grab us and eat us. No, no, no. There we go. And now, just gonna, you know, hide. There's no need to make our life harder than it has to be. True. So, Suzanne, how much rum did you end up having? I only had 2 glasses of grog. Light torch. Let's do the thing. Huh. Alright. Was it a big glass? Dang it, okay. Oh no, Trident is at risk, but we've got a fix for that. Magic. Hey, Elven Prince, have a good one. Okay, we are doing all right. So let us do a little bit of traveling. And we're just gonna go back to the front of the keep. Alright. Prince, I'm gonna call you Sven from now on because everybody else is. And that's probably your name. Alright, we defeated all of the shadow dudes by lighting the torches, so now the dragon should do something. We're gonna just stay back here and hope it doesn't kill us. And we've got Aldia's key. Excellent. Sabrer, did you ever watch the old sci-fi Disney movie Black Hole? Because like their mirror helmet reminds me of like some of the dudes in that movie. Alright, let's go take out a dragon so we can get the feather, so we can finish the assassination missions, so that we can look like a wizard. This is why we do what we do. Yeah, no, I'll have to send you an image, because you'll know what I'm talking about as soon as you see it. Alright. Ominous. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. And I missed one of my shots. I'm okay. I'm okay. Ah. a lot of damage. Okay. It's one dragon down. Ah, I always miss that item. And I'll get it next time. How are we doing in Twinkling Titanite? We've got 3. And our blue flame is at +2, so we should be able to get it to +3 with 3. It really does help that this damage output is ridiculous. Yep, it looks like I took the long way. Now to kill the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse. Long have I awaited one such as you. One who can... Bearer of the ancient dragon. Take this. Do
Aged
not
feather.
resist.
Emerald Herald eliminated. Also, let's feather it. So I did cheat a little by killing Kale, but in all fairness, if FromSoft didn't want their NPCs to be killed, they wouldn't have filled them with juicy loot. I didn't make the rules. There is a bit more to Aldia's Keep that I guess we should do, but I don't want to just yet, because the goal was simple. Get the feather to prove to the crazy dude that we are a hard-ass assassin, so that we could get to his shop.
Good. Oh, that is your reward. What do you require? You've been good to me. Go on, tell me.
There we go! The astrologer set. It is so cute. And we were missing the witch hat, but now we have it. Do we have one of these? Oh, Thunder +2. And let's get another one of these. And another one of these, just in case.
Find what you want.
So now... we can either do... witch hat? Hold on. This is... I'm looking a little bit rough. Excuse me? As I was saying, we can do witch hat. Or... we can do astrologer hat. Isn't that cute? We can keep the gesture gloves because they give us extra souls. Where is the astrologer crap? I'm gonna have to... oh. These cute little gloves. But there's also the witch ones. So, look at that. I'm being all fancy. You know, let's go half and half. Half witch, half astrologer. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this. Half witch, half astrologer. Another option is instead of the long skirt, we use Agbane's kilt. Because it's a cute kilt. There we go. This is why we came to Aldea's Keep, so that we can get the astrologer gear. I don't know if you were expecting anything more. I said I literally came here to get the drip. That's why we're here. We're not even gonna free him. We're gonna leave him there because I don't want to get invaded by him. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. So, our last pit stop before the iron tower is you know, if you're gonna play a part, it really gets me into the character when you actually have like appropriate attire.
Bearer of the until.
Okay, let us become a little bit stronger, a little bit faster. And 5, nearly 6k. So can use that. Other thing we're going to do, we're going to reattune our spells. We don't need that many soul spears. In fact, we're not going to use the soul spears just yet. Instead, Yearn. Very underrated. We're going to get more of those. And Soul Bolt is kind of weird, so we're not going to use that one. We could use the Strong Magic Shield as a backup spell. Let's see if we can get 6k from this stuff. I don't know how many these are, but we will use 3 of them. Oh, perfect.
Bearer of until.
Take it to 30. I only had to kill 1 innocent for this drip. That is a deal I can make. So eventually, when we are rolling in Titanite, we'll actually upgrade the gear so that we have more survivability, but in the meantime, it's just about the fashion. What part is... do you want me to repeat myself? So another spell that we might grab as soon as we get to the next one is we might go back to Strayed for the poison, because poison can be quite good. Oh, you mean the life of an innocent? Yes. Yeah, we only had to kill Kale. We, out of 4 different assassination quests, we only killed 1 person. That's a pretty good ratio. It's not a perfect ratio, but it's pretty good. Six smelter wedges. We shall use all of them. So what is your favorite of the Crown DLCs? Like personally, my favorite is this one, followed by the Ilium Lois. Trolley problem, yeah. Out, 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 out. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Saber. I hope you have an excellent time working. And you're not going to be missing too much, because I'm thinking 30 minutes or 40 minutes is the most I'll do. I'm gonna try to do as much as possible within that time, but obviously we just do what we can. Alright, let us... We have our fall control. I hope you all like sketchy as hell parkour. I know I'm a big fan. But we're gonna use the cat ring and fall control just in case. The thing about it is that all three of them are good. So, can we make that jump? All three of them are good. And I do like Shova, but I like the look of the place, but the bosses is kinda, you know, leaves a bit to be desired. Blackweed Balm. Okay, looks like we can jump down there. But we've got that dude, and he is troublesome. So we will... Alright, take care. Take care. I hope you have a good one. And thanks for stopping by. I think really the thing about this place is the bosses and the loot. The platforming is a pain in the ass, though. I will grant you that. Hey, Chronic, what's going on? I don't know, but maybe. As long as I'm not doing anything with my brothers, I might. Okay, this thing is spooky, but we are going to use some distraction balls to keep us a little safe. There we go. Never underestimate the distracting balls. Okay. We're doing well, but we are burning through our smelter wedges, so we are going to have to get more along the way. How many do we have left? We have 4. We're going to need 3 for the very bottom, where Fume Night is. Elden Ring movie, so because the studio is A24, I'm cautiously optimistic. They seem to care about source material. I'm not super worried if an actor doesn't look 100% like a character, as long as they don't look like polar opposite. And the most non-secret secret door. But I am cautiously optimistic. I think you'd like some of the fights I've done. Like if you look on my channel, I have some pretty good Elden Ring boss fights. It's 2 soul vessels, very nice. The subject was brought up on Wugs' channel about Jacksepticeye being part of the Bloodborne movie and that being animated, and that one I am more hopeful for because it being animated means that there's a lot less excuse for them to be faithful or not faithful. All right. So, if any of you recall, I put fire infusion on my bow, and it's simply because you can do things like that. Oh, he's a great actor. Remember, you can turn any arrow into a fire arrow if you have fire on your bow. Oh, one thing, I think one of the things that I sometimes do is I'll just skip that area by jumping on the rail. I'm not doing it correctly now, but there we go. Ah, that son of a... Despite all of his power, he still takes fire damage. We're doing well. Yep, first try. You know how it is? It's kind of like performance anxiety, where something that when nobody's watching, you do it perfectly, but the moment you're trying to show it to somebody, you just mess it up completely. Alright, let us... Perfect! Fortunately, since we're able to 2-tap them... Yep. First time, every time. Case this 8. So I didn't want to fight him like this, poking backwards, because there's a small chance that I might accidentally break the chest. So that's why we did it that way. Let's grab this. Now, until we get the mechanism working, I'm not gonna bother with this side. And we're just gonna go this way. This way. Now, I imagine to some of you, this area might appear extremely maze-like. Like, how do I go here or there or whatnot? These are all good questions. Go into the hole. Sir! Hole! There you go. Now, first thing you'll notice is that there is a door there and it's got some chests blocking it, and I am conveniently standing to a spot with break there. So, let's see. Weird hitbox. There we go. So now we have this door that we couldn't get through before because it opens inwards, being blocked from the barrels. So that is one way, and then what you can do is that you can jump and go directly to where that thing is. Yeah, those hitboxes on the bars are weird. It's like, oh, open space? No, that's actually a barrier, my friend. All right, go into the hole, fellas, hole. Can we close this? We don't want anybody escaping. There you go. Sir, hole. Hole. Are you for real right now? Go into the hole. Into the hole. Go. No, go. There we go. All right. So this is extremely random, but sometimes those little guys will walk next to that guy, and he's spewing a lot of lava, and then his lava spew will just blow them up, you know? And he'll take massive damage. So if you're ever playing this area, I highly encourage you to send the barrel dudes down the hole. Let's see if we can get another. Come on, dude. Come on. Money's on number 2. Let's go! Come on, little dude. Another thing you can do, if you don't want to fight the big dude, is you can try to hit him with arrows from over here. It's a little tricky, but it's not impossible. So... And even though he looks like he's some kind of machine creature, he can be poisoned. I don't blame him for running away. So yeah. You don't want to fight the big dude, I encourage you to send the little dudes down there. Alright, now let's see. We want the spear and we want magic. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, not yet. So we're gonna throw out the balls of attraction. Please stop. There we go. So if you're ever struggling with that area, poison arrows, the little barrel dudes, urine, or alluring skulls. If you aren't the mage, make sure you have alluring skulls. Oh, god damn it. That's fine. I hate fighting those ghost guys. I don't even know what they're called. I just call them ghost guys. But fortunately, the leash that is on them basically extends to that door, and we already have it open. So we should be okay-ish. Alright, can we yearn them away? Maybe not. There we go. They're good guards, but if you get past them, they're like, oh, well, too late now. Yeah. Yeah, they're like, oh, well, there's nothing we can do. I was told to guard the door, not apprehend them. Alright. So, these sorcerers can be a problem. I just run away. And I think, yeah, we got a few guys coming over. Brother, just come here. Yeah, I guess that's their limit. Yeah. They were given a walkie-talkie and just told, hey, whoa. Alright. Jeez. Bye. Hey, kitty, are you okay? Are you okay? Hmm. She's a bit sneezy. Yeah, screw that. Oh, God. Alright. I shouldn't... I forgot. I forgot. No immunity. I should have just taken them out. That was my bad. We're so close to the other bonfire. Before we go too far, let's just do a quick check for a seed of the Tree of Giants. Okay, we've got a seed. Perfect. This will come in useful later. As we were doing. Must have gotten counter damage. Alright. That's quite the chunk he took out of me. And... 1, 2... You run back, because it's an ambush. Brother! Brother! Over here! Hmm. Where did they go? I swear that getting hit directly by it is better than being stuck in the blast. Bye. That is very cool. Now those fume mages, their fit is actually quite good as well. Ball of attraction. More ball of attraction. Remember, use the resources you've got. They want to fight the magic ball, you give them the magic ball to fight. And where is the mage? Ball of attraction. I knew it would be useful here, I just didn't realize it would be that useful. There we go. Another checkpoint. Let's invest those souls into levels.
Bearer of until
More attunement. Now, one thing we would really like is, I mean, I do like the astrologer thing, but the those fume mages, their shirt and pants are also quite good. So we'll see if we can get one. It might be fun, might be worth it. Always use the environment. There's a mage around here. So one thing I like to do here is just kinda hit the bull and let it do a lot of the work. Alright, that one will kill in person. Well, that was a mistake. Alright. Mistake! Okay. Dude is full of fire and he takes so much fire damage. Damn. Close. It's fine. Ouch. Grab our souls. Which wasn't too many, which is good. Okay, we want him to be close to that wall because there's a secret there. It was just convenient. I was gonna try to do that afterwards, but he just conveniently ended up there, so I figured might as well. Alright, take 2 on the big guy. Okay, so that, no immunity there. Wow, he has a much longer reach than I anticipated. I'm just gonna be hide like a coward and shoot him from this little spot. You going back? Maybe he'll take fire damage from that thing. Yeah. Stay there, stay there. Alright, well. Sometimes the problem just solves itself. I don't think we have any barrel dudes left. But we do need to use one to blow up this cracked wall. So I'm thinking, first off, we have to unlock the shortcut. And we grab the iron scepter, the scepter, and that's where we end things for today. Oh, I have to actually open it. I think you've noticed that pretty much everybody in this area is very much well done. Extremely crispy. Do we have alluring skulls, just in case we run out of yearns? 13, not bad. The other thing, we've got a whole bunch of spell restoration and stuff, so we can afford some if we need more urns. Oh yeah, the urine works. Oh, when you're not being knocked out, urine works just fine. Alright, let us grab the cat ring. Just in case we fall, because this is kind of a interesting little spot here. Can we get this dude to... No, maybe it's out of his range. We'll just use spells on him. And we've got an invader waiting for us downstairs. Dried root, totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked. Does not interrupt at all. No stun here. God damn. You just flattened me. We're gonna have to take a different approach. Quicksword Rachel is not one to be messed with. A lot of stun resistance there. And I am a squishy mage. Alright. I was looking a little ugly there. We need to go for the scepter. You know, the old man might sell more, like if I ask him nicely, he might sell me more urine. And I can stock up on that. I can have 4 casts. Sorry, 8 casts instead of just 4. Now, something that might help against Quicksword Rachel. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here for most of it. We'll get him next time. And like I said, you won't miss much. We're just going to grab the scepter, and that's pretty much where I'm going to stop it. Oh, for fuck's sake. This weird jump of theirs is a problem. Alright, so I put the stone ring, so I'm hoping that'll help against Quicksword Rachel. Hey, I hope you have a good one over on your side of the world. Alright, let's see. Go with Magic Poke, and I don't want to sacrifice that. We'll sacrifice the Cat Ring, or the Leo Ring, which is even better for poking, and we'll just use Fall Control. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Stone Ring did the trick. Stone Ring did the trick. I'm not getting a lot of drops from those. Gotta make sure we have what we need. Let us go, go, go. So one thing, people might be tempted to pull the elevator and run, but that is a trap. Because we still have this guy. Remember, urine is your friend. We're gonna save putting the scepter into the scepter receptacle for next time. Instead, we'll head back to Majula. We can probably level up once, and we've got a few smooth and silkies that we can cash in.
Bearer of until
Nice. We are doing pretty good on the spell count. Now, we'll cash in our smooth and silkies. Maybe we get something good.
You, give it smooth. Yes, you! Give us silky! Yeah. Yay!
Magic stone.
You! Yeah!
Dark Knight. Okay, if we have to go dark. Raw. And human effigy. It's alright. So this seems like a good a place as any for to start the next one. Look, we can even use this for a thumbnail. which I'll worry about later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Alright. That was a good one.